welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and I love doing DIY, making clothes in a simply but pretty way. And today's video is the thrift flip of my current wardrobe. I bet that a lot of you have cleaned your wardrobe by the end of the year. I just did it too. And I don't know if you have this habit or not, but whenever doing it, I always keep some clothes that I barely wear, but I just like them so much that I don't want to say goodbye to them yet. They are either the material is so nice or the fabric detail is just so unique. But today I decide to bring them out of my wardrobe by giving them a transformation. I'm going to have 2 transformation styles, so let me know which style you like in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to not miss out my upcoming DIYs. And let's get started!
The first transformation is a cute version. He's the dress before. It feels quite formal, which is not really me. So the first step is drawing a horizontal line at 35 cm down from the shoulder, which is the width from the shoulder to above the belly button around 5 cm. It will divide the dress into 2 parts, the top and the bottom. After cutting, I check the width at the end of the top to see if it fits my belly size or not, and it's not. So I make the dash at the front and the back of the top a little bigger until the width at the end meet my belly size plus 1 cm for comfortable wearing. I'm cutting along the rectangle with 8 cm width at the top of the bottom part to make the waistband for the end of the crop top. Centimeters, which is a quarter of my waist size plus 2 centimeters. Then sew in to connect 2 side lines together. The next step is connecting the waistband to the end of the top, connecting at the button area first, then connecting the rest later, and sewing. First seam, I fold the waistband inside 2 times to hide on the end of the fabric and make the second seam. Now I just need to install the button and make the new buttonhole at the end of the top, and I finished the crop top of the matching set. Moving to the bottom of the matching set, I want to make it a little girly, so I'm cutting 2 long rectangles with 8 cm width from the top of the bottom to create a ruffle head. After connecting two rectangles together to become a circle fabric, I fold one edge of the rectangle inside 2 times to finish one side. After sewing, I'm making a loose seam on the other side to create a ruffle there. Just make sure the width of the ruffle has to be the same with the width of the skirt. And all we need now is connecting the ruffle to the end of the skirt to create the ruffle hem. Of the top of the skirt is bigger than my waist side, so I make a dart at each side of the skirt to make the width smaller 3 cm at each side. After that, I wear the skirt on to mark the width of the dart at the back of the skirt to make it fit my body perfectly. Then sewing. Because I don't have enough fabric for the waistband of the skirt, so I just fold the top of the skirt inside 2 times and sewing. But it would look nicer with the waistband. Step is installing the button and making the buttonhole for the skirt. And I finished the skirt of the matching set. Here's my final result of this cute transformation. Is it cute? Yeah, I think so. Perfect for my girly side. The next transformation is the sexy version. Here's the dress before. It's not too bad, the dress fit me well. I just found it's a little boring. So the first step, I unsew the hem at the neck and at 2 ends of the dress. They're too big, so they make the dress not that elegant that I want it to be. After that, I'm drawing a horizontal line at 36 centimeters down from the shoulder, which is the width from the shoulder to under the breast. Then from the middle of this horizontal line, I draw a straight line to the neck. I'm drawing another horizontal line at 20 centimeters down from the shoulder, which is the width from the shoulder to upper the breast. After that, I draw the lines to connect the neck to the meeting point of the second horizontal line and the straight line. From that meeting point, I move down and mark at 10 centimeters, then connecting that mark to 2 ends of the first horizontal line. After cutting, I fold the end fabric of the new cutting lines inside 2 times to finish the end of them, then sewing. To create the thrifting, I turn one side of the dress upside down 1 time, then doing the same at the other side but opposite way. Then connecting them together, and we will finish the thrifted part of the dress. At the under thrifted part, I unsew at 2 sides first. Then I use a small elastic band around 1 cm width to make it fit my body when wearing. I measure the width of the fabric I need to fold in first, then sewing to make a fabric hole after that. Cutting the elastic band around 30 cm, which is a half of my waist size minus 2 cm. Then move it to the fabric hole and sew 2 ends of the elastic band after that. The next step is connecting the bottom to the thrifted part. Put the elastic part over the end of the thrifted part at 2 sides to create a mixing area between them, so the hole at the front dress won't be too big. Then sewing. The last step is finishing the end of the dress. Because I use the fabric at the thrifted part, so the front and the back at the end of the dress is not equal. Cutting them first, then folding the end to inside around 2 cm, then sewing. Making 2 seams to make it like the original end hem. And I finished this DIY. Here's my final transformation. Is it sexy? It's sexy way enough for me. I hope this video will give you some inspiration to renew your wardrobe by using your current clothes. Make it become your sustainable wardrobe. See you next week!